Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Kathy, and it is May 10th, and it is Mother's Day. So I think those of you who are mothers have, of course, your children on your mind, whether they're with you on this planet, whether they have already left this planet, which of course is a horrendous type pain, or whether you're talking to them all the time, or whether you're alienated from them. It's a special feeling, and it's not always a special good feeling, but there is that feeling that you have connected to yourself. My sister the other day, she posted a picture that was taken, I think it was actually taken at my 30th birthday party, of four generations. It was her little daughter, who was about three at the time, who now has four children, and my sister and my mother and her mother. And it was just wonderful to see that and to think about how much I miss, of missing both mom and ma and grandma. So it's amazing how that is. And I know of people who are mothers who a child has chosen to disconnect themselves from the family and the pain that they feel at this time. So special time with all of us. And Amma's actually going to talk about motherhood, and she's going to talk about physiologically what happens and how that also does different, not physiologically how it happens. It happens in the same old way, right? But, but what happens, and it's been showing in science that there is a special type of cell or hormone or something that those of you who have children, that when you carry a child that is with you forever and is also with the child forever, which I find fascinating. So let us begin. Heart source. And for those of you who are new listening to us, I want to give you the step by step procedure for the heart source. First, just focus on your heart and imagine or feel yourself, your awareness going deep within your heart chakra. Good. Now I'm going to have you leave your heart chakra, but you're leaving an aspect of yourself there. And I want you to leave and go around to the back and go into the back of your heart chakra. Go deep within that back of the heart chakra, because this is a very special place. This is our sacred space when you move into that. There you go. And now come out of the back of the heart chakra and go ahead and go in the front again. And you're going to go into the front of your third eye. Just go into that energy and set your intention to see the violet flame back there, or to sense the violet flame. It is just resting. It's also protecting, but we can ask it to do several different things. And we will do that a little bit later. And now come out of the front of the third eye and go into the back of the third eye. Some of you are a little bit too low. Somebody's a little bit too far to the right. Now a little bit too far. Oh, sorry about that. Y'all might have seen my right. Go back to you. It was the left. There you go. There you go. Okay, good. And when I say these things, I may be talking to someone who is going to be listening to this later. May not be any of you, but somebody who is listening to this later. And now draw, imagine, form a beam of energy from the heart chakra to the third eye. Send that beam of energy straight up to the center of the universe. It knows exactly where to go. And now straight down into the center of the earth. There you go. And this is the heart source. And we can do many different things with the heart source. And right now, though, we are also going to say, I am the sword, for those of you who have been given Archangel Michael's sword. And if you have not, and you wonder why other people are so special that they get it and you haven't, it's because they asked for it. And all you have to do is call for Archangel Michael to be with you and hold out your dominant hand. I'm right handed, palm up, and say, Archangel Michael, may I have your sword, please? And even those of us who have it, he still places it again. And I just love feeling that happen. And close your hand around the sword. And my hand, those of you who can see the video, my hand is this big with the sword in between, and that's the hilt of the sword. And now just put the sword right in front of your heart. And with your intention, place the sword within your heart. And it will expand, the energy of it will go throughout your entire body. And it turns you into the sword. And that's why to activate it, we just say, I am the sword. And your entire aura, it goes all the way out to your aura, is the sword. And wherever you go, whenever you are in this consciousness of I am the sword, you will transmute the energy that you walk through. So if you're at a grocery store and you say, I am the sword, and you go walking down an aisle, and you will transmute any energy that is there that is of low vibration energy. You have somebody frustrated because they can't find the right type of tomato sauce that they want. When you go down that sword, you transmute that energy. And it's amazing to be able to do that. And at any time you can use it. And Amma's been telling me, by the way, that we're going to have some workshops on these things so that people can have it. It's like gathering together the tools that she has given us so that you can have them at a special place on your computer and listen to them and use them. And now simply say, Violet Flame, please expand so that you are enfolding each layer of my aura individually. And so what this means is there'll be the violet flame enfolding the first layer of the aura, which is closest to your body, then the second layer and the third, all the way to the seventh. Some of you are, it's unfolding along the eighth. And actually, I'm getting the message that for those of you who are travelers, you do travelers, especially at night, that it's unfolding. And so you have these 7 to 8 layers of energy that are really doing wonderful, wonderful things and protecting you and transmuting energy for you. And so now here is a quick way when you feel like you're a little sluggish, and you can simply say, chakra spin, spin as fast as safe, as is safe for me. And your healing team is in charge of that, and just let it go. There must be something going on with me because I can feel energy moving around in my gut. You can do this when you're walking. You can do this when you're waiting for the car, for the stoplight to come or somebody to move ahead of you, or you're standing there in the grocery line wondering when they're going to open another checkout. And you can simply say, chakra spin, spin as fast as safe for me. And you can also, I am the sword. And you can ask that energy of your aura to expand so that as far away it is as it is from you, it will be transmuting energy from all kinds of people, including yourself. Yeah, see if you can remember what your body felt like before you did these things. And now we are going to have our healing lecture room. I adapted this from the Melchizedek method, which I took many years ago and I just loved. And there is a floor of light below us, a canopy of light above us. And this is us as everyone who ever listens or reads anything about this. There are pillars of light in each corner. And today there is a pillar in the front right. In the front right, there is a pillar that has hearts in it. It's like all different colors of hearts. Most of them are pink, but they're lavender and they're purple and they're green and they're red. It's all color of hearts. And Amma is telling me this is in honor of Mother's Day. This is honor of Mother's Day. And then there is the back right pillar is green. And it has some various different shades of green. I'm looking out my window right now, well, or the door, and there's a tree out there that has a deep, deep shade of green. There's some that have lighter shades, just as you're looking at things that are happening, that's there. And in the back left side, it's purples. It's different purples. And in the front left side is the DNA double helix. And if you're clairvoyant and you can see some of those DNAs, it's still like the double helix, but it looks almost like ice in a way or crystalline, and that is to represent the crystalline DNA as well. I'm being told by Lord Metatron that the crystalline DNA is not a double helix. It is a much more complex geometric form, but just wanted to show you that. And now there is, let's call in angels that we need. They're always come here, they show up, and they're in the perimeter of our healing lecture room from pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar, back to the first pillar, and we are totally protected now. So you have put in the following protective energy: the heart source. You have used Michael's sword. I am the sword. You have the violet flame. And now you have the fourth layer of protection, which is the healing lecture room. And now there is a middle pillar that is in the healing lecture room. And we invite all of those beings on the other side, masters and lords and ladies, and all the ascended beings who come and assist the planet. I think about Catholic Church. I was in the Catholic Church, and so I still am in the Catholic Church, but I was also in the convent, and we had missionaries that would go out. And Amma said, think of yourselves as missionaries. You went from another galaxy, and many of you that are on the phone live are from other planets, and you came here to give support to this planet whose the way the transmutation is occurring within the planet is going to affect the entire universe and all the galaxies of the galaxies of the galaxies. It's going to change. Oh, and the central pillar again. So, incoming, you may see different beings, those of you who are able to see or sense or feel different beings. And I get some that are pretty much the same all the time. So, Yeshua comes in and Buddha comes in, and who are you? I'm not sure who this other being is. He is not really known, and he's very tall, and he has, oh, hi. In the Catholic Church, there is a representation of Jesus that we call the Divine Mercy. And there is energy coming out from the heart that is a red and a clear light. And I've never seen it in this way. And I'm starting to get tears in my eyes because it's a devotion that I use. And it is in the Catholic Church, the representation where Jesus appeared to a Catholic nun in Poland in the 30s and says, I am the divine mercy, and I continually place mercy throughout the planet. Now, those of you who know Kuan Yin from the Hindu Buddhist tradition is that she is the goddess of compassion, and she goes about the planet and gives compassion. And I see compassion and mercy working with each other. And so Jesus says the divine mercy is here, and he's very, very tall. His energy is just everywhere. And I thank you for that, precious Jesus. And there are others. We have the Cho hands of the different rays. If you don't know about the rays, they're just wonderful. And just look up you could look up the 7 sacred rays, and you'll get different ideas of who they are and what they are. And think of the rays as being representations of God. So, like mercy, but it's like resurrection ray. There's all of these wonderful, wonderful rays, and you may enjoy that. And so, Amma said, move along, move along. She's telling me to move along. And so here we are with this. And now the Chohan of the green ray, the fifth ray of healing, Hilarion is coming out, as is Yeshua. And then the representation of him as the divine mercy is enfolding all of us. Enfolding all of us. Interesting. Amma wants to start off with the message. She said the healing will occur as we are doing it. This will be a different healing experience, but she wants to start with her message. And she wants me to be quiet. So the next one that you hear will be Amma, the Divine Mother. My precious ones, dearly beloved ones, each one of you that I could not possibly love any more than I do, because I am infinite love. And I want to talk to you about a mother's love and what a mother's love does for each one of you. Now, I know that many of you are not mothers. In fact, the one I speak through is not a mother. And many of you are mothers. And you have had different experiences with motherhood. Some of you did not like being a mother at all. Others of you felt that it was the greatest gift that you ever had was being a mother. There may be some of you who decided you could not do motherhood, and you completed your pregnancy and you gave that child to someone else who yearned to be a mother. There are others of you who carried a child for a very small time, not the 9 months, and either chose yourself to not carry the child anymore, or the child decided to not come. So there are different ways in which this can happen. Any of you who have been pregnant, I want you to know that by the biology and the physiology of pregnancy, that you always have with you, no matter how long you were pregnant. And of course, the longer you were pregnant, the more intense the physiology is that you have cells from your mother, and you as mother have cells from your child that are continually within your body. Isn't that amazing? Why is that on the metaphysical level? You, whether you gave birth or not gave birth, as long as that you were pregnant, you did choose to have a role of initiating life. There is nothing in your life that happens without you being in agreement to it on a soul level. And you may hear those words, and if you've never heard them before, you go, how would I ever? Why would I ever choose to have some of these things happen to me that have happened? Well, I can tell you that the reason that you chose this is all about learning what love is, how to learn what love is when you have it, to learn what love is when you don't have it, to learn what love is when someone who has rejected you for whatever reason enters into your life and gives you love. becomes a mentor or a teacher or a step parent or one that you have incorporated with your heart into you, and she has incorporated her heart. Now, of course, there can be men who do this also, but today's Mother's Day, so we're talking about mother energy. Every human being needs the feminine energy to grow and develop. Men and women nurture differently. The seeds that men and women use for impregnation are different and have a different energy and come into you. You notice that with men, their sperm dies, right? They ejaculate, it's gone. If it's outside of the body, it is gone. It will not produce any life. And it has that one chance. So there are millions of sperm that go out towards that one egg, and there is within you, and some of you have two eggs, as you found out. And then what happens within you is that the encodement system, here we come back to encodements, your entire computer operating system within your body, which is the whole format of what is going to happen and how is it going to happen, begins with the egg who calls forth to the sperm to come to it and penetrate it and set off a cataclysm of amazing energy. This one at one time had the honor of being connected to someone who was going through a certain type of impregnation. They were having difficulty getting pregnant, and she happened to be tuning in, which was all planned, you understand, and saw what happened when the egg accepted the sperm. You know the Big Bang Theory? There is a Big Bang of tremendous energy that explodes from the now fertilized egg, in which all types of physiological processes take place. As a mother, notice you have the egg. That sperm had one thing to do, and then there's nothing else that it does, right? It just sets things off. And you carry within you 8 to 9 months, sometimes less, sometimes more, this ball of energy, this being, the physical being of the being who is going to be part of you. And for the 9 months you carry it, whether you're happy with it or not, there are changes within you and within that individual. You, those of you who are female, those of you who have chosen to be a mother, you agreed to begin the entire process of unfolding the encodement structure, the life plan of each individual. And even those of you who did not want to be pregnant but did this, continued with the pregnancy. You gave tremendous love, the energy of growth. You gave that to that growing individual. On a soul level, they were affected. And think about those of you who think your mother didn't care about you, was harsh in some way, or was gone. Could have died, could have given you to someone else to grow, could have ignored you all of your life, even though you were in the home. on a soul level, the love that that soul has for you is tremendous. And I heard somebody say, well, do you mean I need to accept that and forgive of what she has done or did not do to me? That's up to you. Just know that on a soul level, the two of you join together in one of the most intimate ways possible to bring a life and a life plan into fruition. And you may say, well, the most intimate way possible is through the sexual act. That's the beginning, correct? It is a short time in which you have that sexual act. Hopefully, most of you that experienced it in great love. Holding a child within your womb, connected to you in a way that no one else can do. You have an entire gender that cannot hold a child within them for 9 months, who cannot send energy of love to a being and begin their process of unfolding. Because every emotion that the mother has, and I'm speaking of the birth mother, the one who is carrying this child, every emotion that she has, every thought that she has affected you. This was a plan that you had, and your encodement system knows exactly how to unfold that. Now, for those of you who feel like you were not accepted or that your mother left too soon, there is the energy of what is called the soul self, which many people call the higher self. That soul self of your mother, of your birth mother, continues to nurture you and support you with her love. The physical third dimensional persona may not be anywhere aware of it, but you two souls, you and your mother, the one who plays your mother, you, the one who plays the son or the daughter, you came before this event, this incarnation that you had. You came together and said, let's do this in this particular incarnation. So you have the love of the woman who in the three-dimensional world may seem like she does not want you. You have that love that you planned to experience, and it was all done in love. And that love, even if she is no longer there, physically or emotionally, that love continues to come to you from her soul self, the true essence of who she is. And she continues to send you that love. Now let's talk about you who have had much love between you and your mothers, or in between the two. There's always difficulties, correct? Life would be boring if it were not. Now, what happens though with you who are mothers and have wonderful relationships and loving relationships with your children? Those of you who had mothers and they were no longer there, their love is still with you. Because when each person leaves their body, they are present on a soul level with those that they love. Those of you who had a generally loving relationship, how do you know you had a generally loving relationship? Are you celebrating their memory? Or are you saying, thank God they're not here anymore? But those of you who have formed a relationship in love, no matter how you have done that, there could be much forgiveness involved. There could be much acceptance in love in that. What you have done, though, is that you have taken the love that began you, even if it was not in a third dimensional love, but the love of these two souls that said that they were going to form this mother child relationship. It is a love that extends outward. And every time you love each other, every time you think of your mother with love or acceptance or joy, that energy goes out and connects with every other child who experienced love and every other mother who has experienced love. It is a continual manifestation of love. That is what is important, truly important and wondrous about this relationship of being a mother. And your life path begins in that relationship, in the womb, as the woman who gave birth to you, as she sorts through all kinds of things, the joy of having a child, the fear of having a child, the absolute delight, even that time of going, I want this pregnancy to be over now. I am too big. I am too uncomfortable. But what they want is for you to come, for you to be there. And I want you to know that no matter what your birth mother is thinking or doing or feeling about you, when it is time for you to come, it is similar to a death in a way. Are you aware that when someone gets close to death, that angels come one by one? There are those that come early to do the preparation work. And by the time that you die, whether you are in a hospital, in a room, or in the desert, you are surrounded by the angelic realms to help you. That happens with birth also, because in a way, it is the death of where you were in that part of your soul life. And you are coming forth, and sometimes with great joy, to get out of that very crowded place where you are, especially if there's more than one of you growing at a time. But angels come, midwives. They come to be there with you. You may say, well, is it that they are there so that my mother is okay and I am okay? Yes. But okay is something different in this human realm. Remember your life plan, the encodement system within you, that, by the way, is held within your hara line and unfolds as it needs to. You have different plans. And there are probably some of you here whose mother died as a result of childbirth. Know that that is not your fault. That is not her fault, but it is the plan that the two of you made to put in action certain, shall we call them issues, challenges that you needed to work through. Again, the answer, if you go, why would I have done that? I'm not going to tell you that. You will find out once this life is over, and you will discover how that instigated so much within your life. The love you received not only from the third dimensional mother, the one who incarnated, but the love that you receive, or should I say, and the love that you receive from her soul self, from the fullness of the love that she was created from, is there to support you and be with you. And that love combines. And every time you experience someone who loves you, does not have to be a female. Every time you experience love, whether it is someone who sends love to you when you let them go before you in a line of some kind or in the car, that love adds to the love that you already have. And when you accept that love, and then you allow love to go from you consciously to send love to others, there is an increasing of love. Did you know that the energy that we can call God, okay, that's the energy of myself, of Abba. We are what people call God in different ways. Did you know that we ever expand? It's hard enough to imagine us as infinite. How do many churches like to put it? That's a mystery. Yes, it is a mystery. We take in all the love that you generate. It becomes a part of us, a beautiful part of us. You assist us. Oh, it's a metaphor now, in expansion. And we are ever sending you love, assisting you in your expansion. And your mother, the woman who gave birth to you in this lifetime, gave you the start and the nurturing, even if you don't think there was nurturing, but it was tremendous nurturing that gave you the start in this lifetime. It is in your relationship with her and with others who love you, yes, but in her relationship with her on the third dimensional level and in her soul energy, that you can make the choice to accept love or to deny love. How much love you have actually depends upon how much love you accept into yourself. I, as your mother, the divine mother of the divine mothers, I often say, I, as your mother, send you love every millisecond of your life on the third dimension. I, as your mother, hold you, and again, a metaphor, in my womb. Because what happens in the womb is there is continual nurturing. The placenta, the umbilical cord, the nourishment that comes through you. But what else happens? You release waste material, right? What is the waste material that you have when you are in my womb and you never leave my womb? The waste material is the pain, the low vibration energies, the experience of struggling and learning who it is that you are and becoming who it is that you are. And you continue to be enfolded in that love. And your physical mother started that for you. And she continued that in her relationship with you. Amazing about love, is it not? It continues. And every love that is given to you, even the love that is not as deep, two teenagers can love each other tremendously. And of course, they think that the love just is as much as possible for them and how important it is. Well, that love is as much as possible as they can love at that time. Parents call it puppy love, right? But when puppy love ends, if it ends, it is such pain. It is your first taste of the acceptance. And it comes from the acceptance that you had with your mother, with your father, who started the whole process. You pass that love on as a child, and you could be a 70-year-old child, you could be a 10-year-old child, you could be a 100-year-old child, but as the child who, if you bring your mother to mind, if she is no longer with you, you're right back there in the love that she shared with you. And you share that love with others. And life grows as love grows. One of the major problems that happen in this planet, and it happens in many others, but within this planet of duality, is many people do not know how to receive love. Many people do not know how to give love. People know how to give love in certain amounts, if you want to say amounts. I'm going to use a metaphor. This one I speak through uses many times with her clients. If you have in front of you a thimble, and you have in front of you a shot glass, and you have in front of you different sizes, even a whole 32-gallon container, and they all hold 100% of love, whether it's a 32-gallon container or it's a thimble full of love. When your mother, your father, your partner, your friend gives you the thimble full of love that they are able to give, they have given you 100% of their love. They just didn't have the capacity to give more. The 32-gallon container of love, and it's 100%, it's still 100% compared to the thimbleful. The difference is that many times when someone has such tremendous love for you, they do not know how to receive it. That happens in your relationship with me, or Abba, or whoever you call God or Spirit. Imagine the biggest lake that you can imagine. Oh, we could use oceans, and that is love. Can you accept that much love into your life? Most humans, no. No. But if you could accept that amount of love into your life, if you could accept all the love that your mother had for you at the time she was carrying you into your life, you would find that you would be able to give more love to others. So your relationship with your mother, no matter how that relationship was the beginning of your understanding of what love is, was the beginning of your ability to receive love and to return the favor by giving love. I just thought you might enjoy that for today. Now, for your healing session, since we're doing this in different ways, we're going to do something very simple. First, connect with your healing team. Healing team, please activate within me every encodement that was supposed to be activated by a mother's love, but was not. Please repair within me encodements having to do with my ability to accept love. And they're damaged. Please repair them so that I can accept love. And healing team, please develop my encodement system to such a way that I can accept as much love as is given to me and return that love and gratitude, which allows me to accept more love and to return even more so that I have in my life the cycle of love. And may that love now go out to those people upon this planet who do not have the ability to have a cycle of love. I ask you to send that love to them now. And I now ask also that those who feel that they were so damaged by the human person that was their mother, I ask that the love that I am accepting and the love I am sending out go to them and myself if need be. And encodement team, for those places where there are encodements within me of a mother's love that I have forgotten about and have not used of late, I ask you to activate those encodements, the encodements containing my mother's love for me, or all the love that is from all women who have ever loved me with that motherly love, whether that was a teacher, a nurse, a doctor, a mentor. Activate those encodements. Activate the encodements of my ability to give love and combine the energy of the encodements of receiving and the encodements of giving. And I ask you for love itself, to fill me with love And in thanksgiving, I send that love out upon the planet, inviting those who would like to receive love to receive that love. Precious ones, accept all the love you can, whether it's a thimble full or if it's infinite. And know that that love increases when you share it with others. I am Amma, the Divine Mother of the Divine Mothers, and oh, how I love being your mother. So this is Kathy. I'm so glad that Amma told me to be quiet.
That was so beautiful. Thank you, Dr. Kathy. That was so beautiful.
It's
Thank
incredible.
you. You're welcome. It was
Yes.
beautiful.
So beautiful. Did you have a good birthday, Dr. Kathy?
Oh,
I
happy
had a
birthday.
wonderful birthday. I started it
Good.
early.
Oh,
My
good.
sister came in a week early, and she and her and my brother-in-law came in and celebrated with me. And then throughout the week, I had other people that came in, and then I've had others that still give me greetings and thanks and little gifts. And it's just wonderful to be able to do that.
That's so
Extended
nice.
birthdays are nice. Can I do a bit of business to get Alma out into the algorithm world of just
She
can
says, of
all of you,
course. She
yes, can
says, of
all of
course.
you please, two things for sure.
Okay.
Click like on go to all of the YouTubes, click like on every single one. Leave a comment.
Okay.
Even if it's just to say thank you, leave a
Okay.
comment, because all of that activates the algorithms and then it grows the channel. And
Right.
if you feel safe, you can frame it if you're interested in metaphysics or for people who are spiritual. Here's this YouTube and put it up on your, if
He's
you have
right.
Facebook or other pages, put that YouTube channel up there. That activates the algorithms and gets it out into the planet. Amen.
Amen. And you will have in the email that I'll send you later on today, you have the YouTube channel and you can just go right there to click onto it.
Yeah.
If you're not receiving the emails, please send me an email and I will get you on that list.
Thank you.
Take care, all of you. Many blessings, much love.
Have a
Happy
great
Mother's
day,
Day,
everybody.
Thank
bye.
you.
Cleo,
Kathy,
Love you
love
guys.
you.
Love
Margaret,
you.
blessings to everybody.
See you next week.
Love.
Thank you.
Gotta call the turtle
Love.
off.